Hello everyone, welcome to Upcycle Art Journals. We're still on the letter A. This Alice book had quite the problem with the spine, so I am going to 3-hole punch it and go ahead and put in the rainbow colored papers like I did for Rainbow Bright and call it good. That one is giving me trouble. This one, I did a floating spine in. All the papers are in and all it needs is the embellishments. Tags, tucks, all that kind of stuff. So that one turned out real nice. Now the latest thing on my desk I was working on right now is recreating these that I got an idea from Biddy Penny. Has a little guest check in it. So I got all the covers made. I got all the buttons sewn on. I got everything glued on. I got my papers cut. I got my eyelash yarn. I got my little pockets all cut down to size. So a mass make of 10 different ones of these Alice in Wonderland mini journals, just for the craft fair. I think they'll be good for that. So I'm going to go ahead and punch holes in all these cards and get them ready. I think it's going to be good to ink them just because around the file folder of these, there's ink. So it would just match it a little bit better and look a little nicer. And if it's directional, be sure you're paying attention. They also are two-sided, so I like to have 2 different ones in each one. But we are prolonging this letter A just on Alice because I honestly had so many Alice printables, Alice books to work with. I probably have even more little golden books, but I'll go ahead and do those and take them to the craft fair or something later. But we need to get moving on this A for Alice and start working on our letter B. For B, there's so many possibilities. Botanical, birds, bees. There you go. So many different things. Bunnies. Brain lapse right now. But when I was making a list, believe me, I had a lot of bees. So I'm hoping to do that next week. We're going to be getting busy with a graduation and a company coming and all that kind of stuff. So really right now what I'm doing is just trying to clear off any of my projects that I've just started, that if I leave them for 2 weeks, I'm going to wonder what I was doing. So I wanted to make sure I have the same papers in all of these and get them ready for the craft fair, get them all stuffed with the ephemera, because I definitely have plenty of the ephemera from doing the books, and just get them ready and staged to go for the craft fair in August. It's a ways off, but if I can have things slowly but surely getting ready, I think that'll be good. So I'm just going to glue these pockets in here, and you can see how nice it looks to have it just a little inked on the outside edge. Makes a big difference on this manila card folder. Makes it just looks a little bit nicer. So that's a good idea. If you are going to ink the whole thing, I would do the pockets as well. But I had 10 more of these I was working on. I did sell one on Etsy and got some good response to that. So while Alice is out, before she's all packed away, I thought I would get some more of these done. And then when we get into the letter B, might not even be next week, just with all of our graduation excitement. But I am going to maybe make some others besides just Alice. But a lot of people like the Alice, and it works nice while it's on my desk. Finishing up some more of my mini journals just to get ready to package out the door. A lot of times I'll make them, but I don't put the ephemera in them. So when somebody orders them, I have to go through and put the ephemera in. So I've just been working today trying to get that ready. So I pulled 6 different colored pages for this. Going to crease it on the edge and stick it in there. And then I had this eyelash yarn, which can be such a bugger to work with, but it works really nice for this. It looks so pretty. So I'm going to add that on. I have some more teapot charms coming in that I'm going to go ahead and put on the outside. So I'm going to tie it, but I'm going to leave the ends so that I can attach that teapot when it comes. And then I'll just fill it with all this ephemera I have floating around on my desk, and I'll have some more goodies for craft fair. So this was a wonderful idea. I loved it. It comes together nicely. I get to be creative and collaging and sewing and gluing and putting buttons, and it was a really pretty craft.